You know the funny thing about Karma is she really is a bitch. And when she come back and she bite hard, she bite real hard. Sometimes Karma come back to open motherfuckers' eyes to see the shit that you were doing to other people now is happening to you. And it's not right. But, you try to be a you can try to be a good guy or a good girl or whoever. Be sweet, be kind to anybody. And then get shitted on. The weird part about being shitted on is they don't realize how it really hurts you. Because it's never been done to them. And sometimes when you actually throw in the towel and you just be like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care, I'm worried about me, and I ain't worried about you no more, whatever you going through, fuck you, I'm not fucking with you no more, and that's just what it is. Then Karma is showing them the true colors of what's happening. The things that they didn't want to see or what they were doing is really happening to them for once in a lifetime. Then they still want you to be that around person, You you're that person that when they need somebody to lean on or, to someone that be there for them. If you continue to be that person, you're never going to move on. Don't continue to be your ex's best friend. Don't continue to do that because they look for you for comfort. They look for you to be that person that they can lean on and talk about other motherfuckers that you really don't care about, Stop doing that shit. Karma is doing what it's doing for a reason. And it's meant for them to feel pain. It's meant for them to grasp the shit that they've been doing. They have to go through it because it's a lesson to be learned. And if you keep on sitting there coping them through that situation, you're not doing anything but digging yourself back into another hole to go through all that emotional issue that you just got yourself out of. And they like it because you care so much. You stick around and you allow yourself to go through that shit all over again. Sometimes you just gotta say, throw in the fucking towel, wipe your shoulders off, wipe your nose off, don't cry no more, don't worry. You gotta be the motherfucker to say, I'm not fucking with you. You are worried about what you fucking going through. I'm gonna be that type of person. You gotta be the one to say, fuck it. It's mean this shit's happening to your ass for a fucking reason. And I'm not gonna guide you through it because there was nobody to guide me through the bullshit that you took me through. So why the fuck should I be the motherfucker to guide you through the bullshit you're finna go through? It's meant to happen. It's meant for you to suffer and to go through the bullshit you took somebody through. And I'm not gonna be, or nobody should ever be a motherfucking cosigner for that shit. You should not be their support guy because you didn't have nobody to lean on and talk to when you was going through that shit. They wasn't worried about your fucking feelings. They wasn't worried about how you was coping with it, the shit they did to you. So why the fuck are you gonna be there for them when they gotta go through that shit they did to you because somebody else is doing that shit to them? Stop it. I don't give a fuck how much a best friend you could be. I don't give a fuck how many years I've been dating you or how many years somebody dated you or whatever. It's got to do with my life too. But I'm giving you some strong advice. Stop it. Karma is meant to happen. It's meant to give she's meant to show the bullshit that that person was doing and didn't give a fuck about how it was going to affect you. Didn't care. So why are you sitting up here helping them through their shit? They wasn't worried about you when they were doing that same shit to you. You think they cared about how you felt? Do you think they cared about how you cope with that bullshit they did to you? Do you think they was worried about how it was affecting you? If they didn't give a shit about if they dated somebody else, then bitch, they just said, fuck you. You gonna have to deal with it. You gonna have to because I'm not gonna change or the stud was the same way or the man was the same way. They didn't care. They wasn't worrying about how you was affected by that situation. They didn't care about how you cope with that situation. They wasn't worried about you. They were worrying about them. So why the fuck is you gonna sit up there and worry about how they dealing with the situation? Why are you gonna sit up there and help them through that situation? Fuck that. Let them deal with it. Karma is trying to tell you, let people go through that pain that somebody did to you, because karma is trying to teach them a lesson. And if you don't understand it, and you think you're supposed to sit up here and cope them through that shit, like they didn't cope you through the shit that they took you through, they didn't guide you through it, they didn't want to wipe your tears away, they weren't worried about you. They weren't worried about them. So why the fuck is you going to worry about them? Because they weren't worried about helping you through that hard time they took you through when they broke your heart. So why the fuck is you going to help them through if their heart is getting broken? You see what I'm saying? Why put yourself back into that energy again? Let it go. Cut ties. Do you. It's meant for that person to go through that shit, but it's meant for you to take that gateway that God is giving you, which means leave them alone and take care of yourself.